NGO which runs voluntary programs for treatment and management for mentally ill population for Pakistani and Afghans. Awareness creation, research and training of volunteers are done mainly in collaboration with Mental Health Resource Center, Pakistan. Millions of Afghans become refugees in Pakistan in last 2 decades as well as in the recent past. This mass migration was the result of traumatic events which include human rights violation, assault, being held hostage, kidnapping, and victim of robbery, all due to the constant state of civil war in that country. Horizon has appropriate mental health facilities for this community in one of its major aims to develop and exchange medical professionalism between two neighboring countries on humanitarian basis. The poor Afghans mentally ill attend a daily counseling center in a free Sunday psychiatric clinic in Horizon Center. This activity takes place in Ibadat Hospital, Peshawar. The referrals are made from many refugee camps from the surrounding of the city through camps commanders, medical professionals, as well as volunteers. Horizon tries to involve the Afghan paramedics, nurses, doctors, and volunteers as much as possible. This group is periodically given continued medical health training with an idea which they go back to their country. They will be empowered with necessary scientific knowledge to respond to periodic crisis situation. Some of the selected trainers are also sent for further training in the field of mental health rehabilitation in Fountain House, Lahore, which is a well-established and well-known facility. The most patients in the early part of past 2 decades as well as in the recent past suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder. Depression is being very common in majority of Afghan women and children. About 50 and 100 patients visit this facility per week. They are initially screened by a qualified mental health social worker and a nurse. The social worker is also responsible for the collection and maintenance of demographic data. Thereafter, a team of qualified psychiatrists and doctors take the necessary clinical and mental state assessments. It is important to note that a sizable number of patients suffer from anemia, warm, dysentery, respiratory, infectious disease, and hepatitis. A networking is being done through qualified consultant in this regard. The director of the center is Professor Khalid Mufti, who is also the founder of Horizon NGO. A bird's eye view of the intervention activities such as pharmaceuticals treatment, hand-on psychotherapy, and counseling is presented. A walk-in center and a 24-hour telephone service is also available. A separate facility for community-based treatment and rehabilitation of drug-dependent population is also presented, which involve detoxification, motivational counseling, relapse prevention, and social reintegration program. During the follow-up, patients are encouraged to attend prayers in the mosque and other social recreational activities. An occupational therapist helps women to learn income generation skills such as embroidery, sewing, etc. in the daycare center. The interested groups are encouraged to play their indigenous folk music in order to relieve stress. Although mental health for Afghans is a great challenge, Horizon tries at utmost level to address this challenge by effective crisis intervention for this destitute population to bring a ray of hope.